Hello and welcome to the very first episode in me building the mini Jurassic World. Now, I am here on Isla Nublar. It's basically just a giant square. But first thing I'm going to do is edit it out to look like Isla Nublar. Now, Isla Nublar is famously an island, and so I need to surround the whole thing in water. And I'm using this picture as a reference point, so it's got like a little pointed end, and then it goes up into a sort of triangle type shape. Now, my first attempt at this went horribly wrong. It turned into a weird, dodgy speech bubble, and I used only half the map. So just give me a couple of minutes, and I'll make it look less like a dodgy mushroom. So a few corners cut here, a few $100,000 spent there, and it's almost decent. So after about half an hour of editing this damn island, I've realised it's better to start building a few buildings and then work on building the actual shape to work out what the size is. So as you can see, I'm right now building the arrival point. References this with the signs and the monorail and things. And there's even a little sign saying East Dock, which of course makes no sense because this is the West Dock. But I think it looks pretty good anyway. Now, obviously, as a dock, I realised it had to be surrounded by water, i.e. boats need to come in and drop people off. But then doing that, I realised I cut off a huge chunk of land. So I needed to readjust my island, which I knew I would have to do, so it's not that big of a deal. However, in doing so, I realised it was kind of going a bit shit. But that's okay, that's what this video is about. It's about me testing and making the absolute worst Jurassic World possible, so that in the next video, I can fix all of the mistakes. It's going to be a long ass video. Now I will in the end try and make it a very detailed park with even the golf course and the botanical garden and the bamboo forest, but for now I am just making a reference for Main Street and the lagoon, as it is a huge part of the park, and in doing so I soon realised that this park was going to be so big and the island I made was way too small. So as you can see by the zoomed out map, that the lagoon takes up from the reference map about all of Main Street Lagoon, the hotels, all of the T-Rex Kingdom, all of Main Street area, which is quite a lot, is taken up by just the lagoon. So I'm going to have to make some major compromises, i.e. make like one little water lagoon with a baby mosasaurus. So by making the island bigger, I should have enough room for the arrival point, the, bamboo forest, and then you've got Main Street here, and then the Gyrosphere Valley about here, and then you've got on the other side the aviary and the river cruise going all the way down, and who could forget the goddamn giant volcano? Speaking of which, here's a mini volcano I tried to make. Now, I say mini, this really is the biggest volcano you can make in the game, with a lovely T-Rex for reference. I just quickly built this mini enclosure thing. Now, what I did, I lowered the terrain around me, as you can probably see, and then raised up the terrain as much as possible. Now, looking at the mountains in the distance, it doesn't compare to this, considering a T-Rex can walk up a fucking volcano in about 5 steps. Then again, it is a T-Rex, pretty darn big. That's actually quite a nice shot with it at the top. I was trying to get some people in it as well, so you get a person point of view. So as you can see, I don't think a volcano is worth it, because I have to lower the terrain everywhere. Yes, lovely little roar there from our T-Rex. But it just doesn't seem worth it, because the volcano just isn't big enough. Like, look at this. Look what I had to do just to make this little volcano, and it's barely even visible. So I think I'm just going to skip this and delete everything. Oh, what have we here? A mini T-Rex enclosure? Oh yes, lovely little roar there. So yes, I couldn't spare killing my T-Rex or selling it. This is now our official first dinosaur in Jurassic World. Which is good, because obviously we did get a T-Rex from Isla Nublar, so that's basically what this is. Now, this is my finished Isla Nublar design. You've got the cone at the bottom. I realised the shape went out a lot more. The river cruise is going to be edited completely, but just as a reference point. And obviously, T-Rex enclosure up here, with our lovely little Rexy dinosaur living it up right here. Gorgeous little boy. Or, wait, Rexy was a girl, wasn't it? Doesn't matter, I'm not looking at the genitals. As I was tidying up the island, yes, I'm still not fully happy with it, I came across a small problem. My lovely little dinosaur became sick. Now, I don't understand how. He basically just living his best life here. Look, he's eating, he's got 100%. I don't understand. What more could he want? But I've realised that because he kept wandering and going so far, he kept starving himself, basically. So I decided to build a mini enclosure for him. Now, I wanted him to have just the entire island because he deserves it. But, oh well, he's now just got a mini enclosure. Now, unfortunately, in doing this, it turned all his bars to 0, which is not what I wanted, but I kind of hoped that Rexy was a genius and wouldn't just, die. Nonetheless, I decided to give him a little bit more water, and I didn't realise that he died. He died as soon as I got open water. He's gone. He starved to death, even though I just saw him eat. He was a hungry little boy. Clearly, he needed about 5 goats every 5 seconds, so yeah, Rexy's gone. I'm sorry. I mean, I did zoom in and see that he was slightly moving. Was he twitching about, pretending to be asleep? Or was it the wind? I don't know. But if you ask me, look, that's movement. Come on now. Rexy, wake up. Chrissy, wake up! I don't like this. Nonetheless, I decided to give him a little grave, just corner it out, and this will be an untouched area in the park, so everyone can come visit the skeleton of Rexy and, appreciate it. However, depressing this over and done with, I had to still finish the park because although Rexy is dead, we had to build the park in his honour. So, finally, from the bottom, this is Isla Nublar, the miniature version. Na 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 na. And yes, I realised that Rexy was gone. But I actually didn't realise that dinosaurs disappeared. I don't normally have dinosaurs die. So yeah, I've just got some random rock formation and flowers, I guess, as his grave. It would be quite cool to have a skeleton, but oh well. Rexy, your spirit lives on in trees. Not these trees. These ones are getting knocked down. These trees. Ta-da! Beautiful. That's going to remain there forever. Try me. Now, moving on again from the little bit of depression, I am going to show you some other park builds that I've done, which also tried to be Jurassic World. Now, I have made a lot, so I'm just going to show you a couple. This first one is... Oh my god, the lag. Oof! Okay, right. I've got to try and find the entrance point down here. Yeah, always start in the corner. Very good, very good. So you go in through the gate, and I've got like the little beach area. I thought it was good to have the hotels. There's like the lodges, and yeah, you've got lots of animals. Maybe it's a bit overstuffed looking at it. This is one of my very first builds, so leave me alone. Main Street, I thought there was flower, like plants in the middle. Turns out it's not. It's fully like pavement for the people, so that was a mistake. And then we have the Mosasaurus feeding show, another lagoon. Basically anything away from Main Street went a bit off course. One thing I am quite proud of is the control center, just on the bottom right of the innovation center. This beach thing over here is going to be the petting zoo. Just went a bit wild with it. And then over here is meant to be the Gallimimus Valley, which is like the safari type thing where you drive around. It kind of just turned into a massive everything dinosaur tour, because why not? The aviary over here, bit skew with. Everything is a bit, not right. There's too many dinosaurs, too much lag, and not enough actual Jurassic World action. So that is this one. This is like the first proper attempt at trying to build Jurassic World. So let me show you another one and hope it's a little bit better. Now you may notice all these say 1993. That's because it's the square map. Oh, okay. Ignore this thing in the middle. That's going to make sense later. Jesus Christ, there's a lot of paths missing, isn't there? My God. Okay. I'll just have to build a arrival point. Yeah, okay. Hang on, let me just fix this park. I promise I'm not this bad that I don't build fucking paths, okay? Look, boom, just a quick path here and there. La la la, bingo, bango, bongo. Right, now we have a perfect park, I promise. So, okay, so you see the entry point, you go in, there's a beach, and I used the lodges. I thought that was a bit better than the actual massive ones there behind it. Because obviously you need the higher view. And then you got Main Street. Yeah, Innovation Center, T-Rex Kingdom. I figured out what was that weird square thing there was. Mosasaurus. And then I always like having like the Spinosaurus nearby because it's like water. And then yeah, I started to experiment with like the lagoon enclosures for the like Indominus and Indoraptor, but it kind of became too hard to actually get people over there because it's so damn far away. This fucking took forever. This is like multiple walls because I didn't know you had to put lagoon there, so I put walls all the way around it. Didn't work. Now, over on the right-hand side was my first attempt at a petting zoo. So you got the little sandy area. Now, unfortunately, you can't have baby, like Triceratops, so I just used the smallest animals possible, like the Dryosaurus. So that's an attempt. And over here is the Triceratops territory, which basically just turned into the herbivore area, because I didn't know what else to put. This is the botanical garden, which I don't think there's actually an entrance to, because I just thought, oh, you can't walk in an aviary, that's it. So this was it, just a bunch of trees with some, like, Ornithomimus, I think I can see there. Oh, yeah, Ornithomimus. So yeah, you've got that. Okay, so now let me show you what my plan was with this. Basically, I just wanted to make a really, really dangerous place and just watch a load of Indominus attack loads of humans and just, you know, for the fun of it. That's what you do. You make a park, you make dinosaurs eat people. Fortunately, they're not eating anyone, so let me change the settings. It's probably got safety settings, you know, blah, 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 do not kill, boring, boring, boring. Okay, so now we can watch an Indominus eat 500 people. That is my plan, and it's going to work. Okay, so there's currently 4 that are dangerous. 6, okay, it's going up. 7, 8. Ooh, yeah, baby. Let's just follow this one, because it might be easier. Come on, there's loads of people there. You're heading straight to the arrival point. Surely you can kill someone. Okay, what about this guy? Can you kill someone? I'm guessing it's no, because there's people, you know, 2 inches in front of him, and he's just chilling. He's just walking like there's nothing going on, and there's not the biggest snack right in front of him. Just gonna fast forward now, see if anyone dies. No, yeah, he's just chilling. Right, more settings, I think. More fun, fun, fun. Oh my god, and he's just having a nap. Oh, waste of time. Okay, maybe I should just leave, because this isn't working. And, oh, no. No, you're meant to fight the humans, not each other. Oh, there's another fight. Okay. And it's not even the right place. There's no humans over there, guys. Come on, be serious. Okay. Oh, he's running. He's running. Ooh, let's try and get it. Come on, come on, come on. Yeah, baby. Ooh, damn. Beautiful. Whoop whoop. Okay, is he gonna get more? Look how many people die just in the run. Oh, okay, you go right through it. Oh, what's that? Iguanodon? Nice. Come on, come on. You can get more. Yeah, go on, sniff him out. Use that big ass nose of yours. Yes, come on. Yes. Boom! Nom 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 nom. Gorgeous. You know what would be good? Yes. A real scared POV. Boom. Oh man, this actually be quite good. I could like make it out like it's chasing after me. Is it gonna run after me? If I just stay here, surely it will. Hey, Indominus, you coming? No, he's bored. As soon as I go in point of view... Oh, no. Here he comes, here he comes. Come on. Ah! Okay, as long as I get it. As long as I get it. Yes! Nom, 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 nom. You know what? That was sick. That's going in the intro. I think that's enough dinosaur action for one day. So let's move on to another park, because this wasn't a good representation of my Jurassic World building abilities. Now, as you can see, this is the actual 2015 park. However, the reason I'm not using that for my actual build is because it's a lot smaller. So, starting from the entry point, which is quite cool, it's the monorail. We've got the hotels as, you know, the entrance. Then the lagoon with some, what do we have in there? Oh, quite a few animals I like. So it seems I wanted 2 shark feeders, one for the hotel guests, one for the Mosasaurus feeding show. And then we've got Main Street with the T-Rex Kingdom, another dinosaur petting zoo with a, what's that, Nodosaurus? Okay, why not? Spice it up. This is the Paki Arena, which wasn't actually featured in the film, but was hinted at the beginning. I thought that was quite good because there's like a viewing point and then like where they actually eat and stuff. This is the Botanical Gardens, which actually has like a drive-through thing. Looks kind of boring, I must admit. Don't know why anyone would actually go on that, but okay. And there's no dinosaurs. Honestly, Harry, what are you doing? Now this is... Oh, that's like a security point. Okay, don't worry about that. The control center, nowhere near the innovation center, but okay, game, sure. A game put that there, not me. I would never do such a rookie mistake. Now, all these dinosaurs that are over here, they look quite unhappy. This is the river... No, it's called the Cretaceous Cruise, isn't it? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. So this is where you would go, seeing lots of little animals. Obviously, you can't actually build a cruise with like a canoe thing in the game, so I kind of just used a lot of water and a lot of animals and just hoped for the best. And basically, you just go around in one big circle. It's like an actual, track type system. Now, obviously, because you can't build it, I used a little car to actually get guests in there, and you basically just go around the edge of it. But just imagine they're sailing through and seeing all those unhappy dinosaurs. Isn't it great? Uh, Now, this one was... I quite like this park. You got the gyrosphere. Okay, that's the bad example of why I like the park. It's a bit miserable. Bit of water, no animals, and like 10 seconds of ride time. Not the best gyrosphere you could probably make. But just in the terms, it's got everything. It's got a big thing of Spinosaurus, which is rumored to have been in the park, the aviary over there, and then the Indominus. Now, this was a bit of a mistake. So I like how the Indominus should have had like a big, like open plan, like visitor area, kind of like the T-Rex, because it would be so popular. However, I built all these shops and stuff first, and then the enclosure, and I didn't realize the enclosure was too small. So the Indominus is forever unhappy, and no doubt going to try and escape. Also, there's a zip line, so I think it's better than whatever the hell the other Jurassic World was going to build. Just that little dirt thing in the middle of the restricted section. So, as you can... So yes, this was this park. I'm kind of proud of it, kind of not looking back. There's a lot of like empty spaces and the gyrosphere hasn't got enough room anyway, so it's pointless. But let's move on to another one, which is back to the 1993 square map. So I've got lots more space to build. And seeing a dead Mosasaurus is not a good start. I promise you I don't just starve all my animals to death, please. I promise. Okay, decaying. I mean, the shark just moved, right? I could have sworn the shark just moved. Let me replay that, hang on. Slow motion shark. How's that? Okay, so clearly he just ate. There isn't another Mosasaurus in here, is there? No, there's not. So, why the hell is he dead, huh? You say I don't feed my animals. He just ate and then he starved to death. Make it make sense. Anyway, let me show you the start. So this is the rough entry point with like the dock kind of thing. To the left is the golf course, because if you actually look at the map, there is a golf course at the very like beginning of Isla Nublar. And this is the best I could do. There's some water, there's some sand. It's kind of a golf course, it leads right to it. And then over here, this big thing is the bamboo forest. Now, because this wasn't featured in the film, there isn't much information about it, nor online. All we know, it's basically a giant plot of land with bamboo and dinosaurs. So my plan was to make like a kind of labyrinth maze type thing, and to get people to actually walk in there, I put like a viewing point. I figured it might be better to have like something in the middle, like the viewing galleries, these things over here, just to get more people to actually walk through it, because right now it's just like an empty graveyard. But again, this is like the practice one, so this is why I built this, just to test it out, because this did take ages and it's not even very good. Like, I put a lot of effort into the maze. I've tried to figure it out, and it's pretty easy because obviously the hedges are so thin and you can just see through it. But I think it's pretty cool having dinosaurs in a maze. And then obviously when you leave, you just go whee, and then go back here with like some shops and stuff. Anyway, you then take the monorail over to the Botanical Gardens, which is here. And I'm pretty proud of this. Now, it is huge, which isn't going to be the case on the actual map. Let me just take you through it. There are dinosaurs. I'm waiting for a dinosaur. Is there dinosaurs? Did they all die? I'm actually scared. Oh no, okay, there's loads of dinosaurs. It's fine. Sorry, I spoiled it. Right, so you keep going, and there should be dinosaurs here. Yes, dinosaurs. Okay, sorry, I cut to the chase. What's that? Kentosaurus? Yeah, sweet. That's oh yeah, I used that because I thought it was the smallest of like the sauropods. So I figured it would be like fit in the aviary. Turns out the aviary is fucking huge, so it can fit everything. Oh, sorry, I'm driving the wrong way through this tour. My bad. Anyway, leaving that, you then see the lagoon. And and you've got the viewing galleries. That's a new thing. So I've been experimenting with that. And there's a plesiosaur there because there's meant to be something called a plesiosaur pond. So whether or not I include that somehow in this lagoon or another place, we'll see. Yeah, mosasaur's dead. Ignore that. And yeah, that's basically what I got round to. Main Street, of course, with the T-Rex. I think Main Street is too long. Again, good thing I practiced. T-Rex Kingdom, well, because it's like a massive Colosseum type thing, this is the best I could do. It looks quite big, I must admit. Maybe it's too big. I added a zip line because, you know, why not? I also added the little separate area where Claire lures Rexy and stuff with the flare and stuff. Pretty iconic shot. So run through here. I have to remember to put a Spinosaurus skeleton somewhere down here. Now over to the right is basically the herbivore exhibit. So you go through here and then instantly you've got the gentle giants area with like the sand, and then obviously in the back you've got where they eat and stuff. And yeah, because I used the smaller dinosaurs in the, the bamboo forest over here, I had to use slightly bigger dinosaurs over here. So I'm going to have to experiment on which ones I want to use. I did use this one because I thought it looked rather flat, so it looked like children could ride it, but it does look kind of spiky, I must admit. And yeah, you've got the sand pit, and you've got the grass to eat, and the forest because they need it. So it's quite a lot of space just for, you know, a tiny bit of gentle giants. Now, I did use decorations to block the path, because I heard online that it stops animals, but people can go in, but it looks dead as a doorknob, so I'm just going to experiment with that and try to make it work. This is the Packy Arena, not as good as the last one, as you can see, not enough room. So thankfully there's some empty space right above it, so I'm going to use that as like the eating, drinking area. This one is the fighting area. Now this wasn't actually in the film, so I'm just going off concept art here, so it's an experiment. I'm experimenting, okay? And over here we have what they call the aqua park, which is meant to be a water park, but instead it's just a lagoon full of, ichthyosaurs. Ooh, that is a good animation. Thank you for that. And yeah, you know, it's just that. There's a little hotel, a spa, because I figured that would be in a water park, because why not? Now, the reason it's only half full is because you can see that I've actually run out of space on the map. So I've got Main Street up here, which takes up a huge chunk of space. And then we have the botanical gardens, the bamboo forest, and then finally the mini golf course. Now, this is all well and good, but there's no room for anything else, you know? Like, we've almost reached the top of the map. So, like, what was it? Over here is meant to be the Cretaceous Cruise, going all the way down, the aviary up here, and then the Gallimimus Valley with, like, the safari tour, and then obviously the gyrosphere, but I also wanted the, like, Camp Cretaceous, you know, which is all the way up at the top of the map, next to Indominus Rex. So there's clearly no space for any of that. So I need to work my way around all of this and figure out a way to fit all of these things. Clearly I need to shrink the bamboo forest, which was never seen and probably wasn't this big. Well, it was. It says it was like 500 acres or something. Main Street just has to be that big. Maybe a smaller lagoon. It's going to be hard. It's going to be difficult, especially because it's not just square map. It's this Isla Nublar shaped map. So I'm hoping to just put Main Street in the middle and then shrink everything else. You know, like the gyrosphere and the safari, Cretaceous Cruise. It could all work. Oh my god, this is frustrating. Rexy, can you take me back to the simpler times? Oh, I miss you. Let's have a memorial for Rexy, shall we? I will remember you. I will remember you. And boom, that's right, Rexy is back! This is not Rexy 1, this is Rexy 2! That's it, you roar, baby, you roar! Sounds weird yelling that, but okay. Don't worry, Rexy 1's grave hasn't been, like, massacred in the process. I have just simply recloned Rexy 1 and created a beautiful Rexy 2. Do you want to say hello to everyone? Oh, damn, Rexy2. I promise you he sounds better in person. He's a wonderful little kid, and this time he won't die. Yes, I know, can you believe it? Boom, officially Rexy2. And just to prove he won't die, I'm going to literally watch him eat just to make sure that he's not going to starve himself. Boom! Excellent munching, Rexy2. You love to see it. And now, that is it. End of episode 0.5, because this is just a tester run, and the next episode will be officially starting to build Micro Jurassic World. Thank you for watching from me and Rexy2.